All right, it is Saturday, so day 2, Route 66. Yesterday, if you saw the video, then you know that, hey, we got canned out, so we didn't get to go. Big dust storm came. I don't know if that made the video, but at least the highlight of the dust storm. So Saturday, it's a lot cooler, about 20 degrees cooler. I mean, it's hoodie weather now. But I'm gonna go through the valves real quick, just make sure all that's good. I mean, we were basically ready to make a pass when everything got shut down yesterday. We are supposed to go up about 11:15 today to get our first pass in today. So we're just gonna go through everything, make sure everything's good, warm the car up, and get ready for that. I mean, you got 8 badass cars. We're supposed to get 1, should be a test hit. Just trying to get a feel for the track, and then our first round of whatever we're doing is then the second pass today, where we'll line up against each other, and I think winner gets a point. I'm not sure. I got to talk to Alex exactly how we're doing that, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, good day. All right, it is 4 o'clock. We finally got called to the lanes. We were supposed to go at 10 o'clock this morning. Push, but 4. So we're supposed to be going right now at 4 and then at 5:30. So we'll see how that works out. I'm just happy we get to come up here and go, as everybody else is packing up because they're done for the day. Everything's set. We're just happy to get to come up here and make a pass, hopefully 2 passes today. So just hoping we get the data we need and we can get it to hook up and go. So. Want to win a drag and drive ready 1965 Pontiac GTO? This is a car for you. It's got a 383 stroker small block in it, turbo 400 with a manual valve body in it, fresh 850 chassis on it. It's got nitrous we haven't even used yet. It's got drag radials on it. So this thing is ready for you to take it on a drag and drive. Every dollar you spend over on the SICK merch site gets you an entry. I mean, there's anything from a couple dollar sticker all the way up to t-shirts and hats and blankets, all kinds of good stuff. Also, if you're a subscriber to the magazine, you're already entered. Now you're gonna wanna grab some bonus entries by grabbing some fresh merch. I mean, there's giveaways, and then there's giveaways. This is the giveaway. SickTheMagazine.com. Go grab the stuff, and you can take home this 1965 Pontiac GTO.
Should be better than yesterday, but would have been better this morning in a good air, but we'll take what we can get, and hopefully this goes down the racetrack. If it goes down the racetrack, it should be, mid-7s, 7:15, 7:18, something like that. Maybe 195, I'm hoping.
We're a little bit later, than we anticipated. We're going to run at 10 a.m. for our second time trial, but that did not happen, but it is 4 o'clock. And we are running, and at least we didn't get bumped off the schedule, because there could always be worse. So the plan right now is we're still getting 2, so hopefully we'll do this and then go to first round, which means we need to do a chip draw or a paper draw, because I don't have chips. Unless we use Lay's, I could use potato chips. Wow. Actually, that's what I'm going to do, probably.
Well, sit around all day and waste a lot of time, and then we're going to run twice in an hour and a half, so it all works, right?
You were fastest yesterday, even though there was a red light involved, but what's going to happen out there now?
Well, I think we're going to be more prepared this time than we were last time, and I got my tried and tested Hoosiers back on it, so I know what they like, and we got the same tune-up in it. I was spinning a lot down the track, obviously. If you saw me, I was all over the place and should have probably lifted, but it didn't wreck, so all good. But yeah, it should go right down, I think. But maybe a 640 something like it should have went the last time, I'm hoping.
Bryant Goldstone, 6. 37, 220.
It felt fast, and you know, it was pretty awesome. Yeah, I red lit, but I guess it didn't count here anyway. But yeah, it was the straightest I think I've went in a long time, right down the center of the track, and that was a good run for us. I mean, I've been faster, but that was my quickest run by 300, so felt good. And that was actually that was my tune-up from drag week, because this is the engine that I last ran there, and we had backed it down for the last run to kind of seal the deal. So now we'll step it up a little bit, and hopefully if we get this other run at 5:30, it'll go quicker, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna check the rollout on these tires. Shouldn't have done that. We're just looking at shock data now. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, I looked at the video and it just, it went left right off the hip, and car was straight. I didn't touch the steering wheel rolling in, so yeah, I'm gonna see if the rollouts may be part of it, but we checked that before. Yeah.
Felt good going down through there. I had to get out of it a little bit, about the 660, but not much. Got back into it, and it drove straight. Felt good, and trying to get that 60 foot down. I'm still at 124 60 foot, but we run a 714 at 204 with a 5. So you know, I'm happy with that. So at least we got down the track. Didn't shatter the tires, but Alex, she felt bad because the lights malfunctioned up there, but didn't malfunction on my side, so I just left. But I guess they had troubles up there with the lights not working right. So she come over and apologized. She thought she burnt me down, but she never burnt me down. Like I told her, when I bumped in, I was building boost, and my lights dropped, and I seen a red light come on her, so I just went. So, but no, she didn't burn me down. It was a good race. I mean, it was a good feeling to go down through there. So as long as I can stay above that 200, that's what I'm after. I'm trying to get down to 690s, but I'm down to 714 right now. So, and we'll get there. Just a matter of time.
That was awesome. So, personal best ET. That was a 660 with a 7 at 219, almost 220 mile an hour. So the best we'd ran before was 669 testing before sick week, and that was only one time lifting, and we're knocking on the 50s now. So I can't freaking wait until I can say this 55 ran 650s, but we're right there. I don't know what happened at the line. I got to figure that out. It popped, it died, and I probably shouldn't have waited to go, but they held me. I guess because it was exhibition, they were okay with it, which I'm glad, because I said at least if I did that and went fast, it's okay. But if I did that and went slow, I mean, I wasted everyone's time. But yeah, it was awesome. So smooth run, the car was happy. Now we got to get turned around for eliminations of round 1.
Taylor's off the throttle early. Schroeder's not far behind.
It actually, it sucks, but it got a little better. So I think I'm on the right track. I just gotta tighten my plug gap even more. Basically, gotta shut them for them to fire. Yeah, last year I closed the plug gap, fixed everything. And I haven't had a problem since. I come back here, I have the same problem. I tightened the plug gap a little bit, and it made it a little better, but it's still just popping and blubbering and misfiring and him hauling around. So
Something with the Illinois air, or?
yeah, this track hates me, but it's okay. I just got to keep chipping away at it. As mad as it makes you, that's all you can do. Try to figure out the problem. Keep digging deeper.
It wasn't very good, but it was good for out of the hole for what we wanted to find out. But then it hit the boost maximum. So it shut off at 2 seconds to no boost. But we treed Nick and beat Nick. That's really all that matters. If it does that the whole way out, it'll run good. It'll make a good pass.
Right now the boost vent solenoid duty cycle is at 100%, so it's not bleeding off the vent pressure to keep the boost pressure what we're commanding. So we're gonna go work on that right now and try to solve why it's holding all the CO2 in the line.
Yeah, it's been a while. That was good. I was only supposed to go to the 8th, and then I figured I'd stay in a little bit past the 8th, and then the car ended up wanting to go the quarters, so it went, and I actually had lifted early, so I'm not sure what the mile per hour would have been, but I mean 263, and I mean 579. My fastest was 259 something or whatever, so now 263. That's definitely my fastest mile per hour, and then 579, I've been 577. All in all, good run. Drove the bitch back, and hey, I think I qualified for Pro Mod. Tire came through the quarter, so that happened. But yeah, this side was the good side too. This side hadn't rubbed through. 260 plus miles an hour. I guess the tire gets pretty big.
In the Jessel Performance 200 mile per hour club.
I think we broke the shaft transmission. So I got another one at home. Hopefully their first round gets canceled here. And if it gets canceled, I'll have it back up and running by tomorrow morning. For sure tonight. But the key is to stay alive. Hopefully we get pushed till tomorrow and we can run eliminations tomorrow, and then I can at least race. But if it doesn't work that way, maybe we'll just put a couple exhibition runs in and see what we can do. I mean, it is what it is. It's just racing. I guess it's better here. I mean, here, the Trans owes me nothing. It did 1,000 miles, and I'm still running it. So, but parts break, so no big deal.
It seems such a cruel irony that, like, we waited hours and hours and hours, and now you need hours and hours.
It's all right. It's part of the game, right? You want to play, you got to pay. So, unfortunately, just had a little bad luck. It's all it is. Just luck. Parts break and shit happens. So we'll come back and play tomorrow morning. We ain't done yet. They ain't seen the best of us yet.
America's fastest street cars are coming to Beach Bend Raceway Park for Sick on the Green, May 29th to 31st. 2 days of dragging, driving, and wheel-standing action at Kentucky's sickest drag strip. See classes like Little Gangstas, Small Tire Pro Stock, Coyote Stock, Street Race 860, Stick Shift, and many more, all racing for thousands of dollars in prize money. Visit sickthemagazine.com for details. Spectator tickets are on sale now. Kids 12 and under get in for free. Start your street car summer with excitement. Sick on the Green, May 29th to 31st.
So they offered us an option. They made us a pre-made bracket, but we've always got into this with like the assumption we're doing a chip draw. I believe the way it was set up, I stayed out of it, was where there's 1 through 4, since there's 8 pairs, like 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 4s. Run those. Technically, this will be elimination style. But then tomorrow, if all goes well, there's nothing catastrophic on track, the first pass will be 4 in semis and 4 in exhibition. So, and then 2 in the semis. Sorry.
Go ahead. There you go.
Oh, everybody.
There's no order. There you go. We're drunk.
Don't look. Don't look. Don't look.
They're short.
Don't finger all the chips, you weirdo.
Ones.
Number 1, left.
Right.
There you go.
Right lane, left lane. Right lane for the win.
Red light.
2s.
Right. You're fucked.
Wow.
3s.
Freeze.
Left and right. Oh wait, we're on the wrong side.
Just like this.
What lane?
I have 5.
4s.
There's 4.
Ow!
It's gonna suck when I beat you.
All you have to do is not screw up. There's no pressure.
All right, so round 1. Round 1's happening now. So I think, what do you got? You got Goldstone, and Schroeder teamed up. You got Grubby and Tom McGilton. You got Alex actually has a bye because Eddie's replacing his transmission, so she gets the easy win. And then I got Nick. So like Nick said, all I got to do is not screw up. And odds are I'll screw up. So.
Yeah, we went to the right, and it didn't want to pedal. It just kept lifting the tires up and putting me the other way. So I was kind of concerned he was going to come around me because you can't see behind you real good, and we ended up squeaking it out. So revenge from last year is achieved. We got him. So we sucked, but we won.
We made a bunch of changes, including changing our tires. We had some Goodyears. We thought with our left maybe sidewall issues, those banged up tires we tested and shook a lot. So the Goodyears have a lot more bite. We turned the power up. We had good nitrous pressure, but we stuck the tire and up in smoke.
Tell you what, Craig was on his number, and I thought I had a good number, but got out there and it just broke traction right there where that motorcycle caught on fire, and I think the track went away because there's so much town time in between, and it cooled off. And right now, like I say, it's really cool, but I just overpowered the track because the track wasn't good. So and that's the way it is. We're having fun still, and that's all that matters. And I didn't cross at first. They thought I crossed. But they had video, and I didn't cross center line because when I left, it went hard to the wall, and I got out of it and got back into it, and it went towards the center line, but I didn't cross the center line. Alex had pictures of it. I think I went a whole 96 mile an hour. So I didn't have full chutes either, so we're in good shape. But no, he got down there first. I don't think he realized he red lit, so or else he wouldn't have probably hammered it hard like he did. So.
First round of eliminations, I ended up accidentally having a bye run, unfortunately, because Ed was not able to get his transmission fixed to get to eliminations round 1. He should still get a pass tomorrow, but I went out, I put just a little bit more through the middle just to test some stuff. I didn't run any faster. I ran like a 662, but like we're in the 660s and we're low in the 660s. So that was back it up kind of thing. So I can't be mad about that. So I'm gonna probably look at data, probably just put the pass in from the first pass and hope it's a good one. So the 55 is it was straight. Brian Loans came up and he said on the first pass, because I have an in-car camera right now that's somehow connected back through some kind of antenna and gadgetry to somebody somewhere in the tower. And apparently Loans is one of the ones that was able to just tune in. He's like, yeah, we clicked it on at 1,000 foot and it looked like it was a Cadillac. And I was like, felt like a Cadillac. So I don't know, I'm happy with it. 55's working, which means it's also, as long as it's still good tomorrow, it should be good for 6 summer coming up.
Closer than I thought I was. So then when I went to go in, I went double. That screwed me up. So then I was trying to build boost as he bumped in. So I left late trying to get up on the chip to be able to leave. But finally I just had to go. So what the car did was, because I didn't leave at where I was supposed to be at, so then it was just, I just had to run him down. So, and whatever. So that chase is a race. So I had to chase him down. But,
It's not even chasing a race. He didn't leave early.
But whatever. I mean, that's the win for it. And like I said, that was the screw up on there. I think we might have something acting up a little bit on the smart wire because the screen was flickering a little bit, but whatever. We'll see. Went around. That's what matters.
As soon as he double bowled me, I'm like, oh, I better go up. And I'm like, he's not going up. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sitting here. He might think I'm backing out. And as soon as I heard you go up, I bumped in. I'm like, okay, now the lights are gonna come down. I got him. I let off the button, my car took off, I'm like, I got him! And it was like, and I'm like, just going like this, trying to get it to not break up. I can't wait to watch my GoPro. I was like, just stay ahead, and you're like, yo!
Because it wasn't where it was supposed to be, so then it left all out of shape, so then I'm pedaling it or whatever, like trying to catch you. And
that was a fun drag race,
so,
it was interesting.
So it was cool. But
I had a 13 light, a 14 light, and a 13 light this weekend.
So what was his light, a 2 second?
Half a second. It was
I felt like it was over a second though, because I was sitting there trying to wait for it to build boost, and I'm like, but then you leave, and I'm watching you leave, and I'm like, well, fuck, I gotta go because I gotta beat him, like, because I'm like, oh, I want to let it get to where it needs to and go. I don't care that I'm late on the tree. Wait a second, I got it. No, I gotta beat him.
I was so focused on you. I'm like, oh, he's going fast. I'm like, how fast am I going? I'm like, I better pull the chutes. And I get my time slip. I went 136. I'm like, great. Now I really look like an asshole. Oh, but it was fun. Good job driving around me. I thought I had a chance.
Oh, did.
I was like,
everything to give you a chance.
all you had to do was not screw up.
I wasn't doing it on purpose.
But he was so scared to line up next to you that. Why are you doing that?
All right, it is Sunday morning here at Joliet, Route 66. We were able to win our round last night. Find out, I guess, overnight. Eddie found out overnight, but then Dave found out this morning. We thought everybody was going to get to run to make exhibition passes, whether you won your round or you didn't win your round. Well, we were told that they don't get to. So Eddie actually pulled out early this morning. Dave's got his stuff packed up. Grubby took off. Nick's still here. So I'm not sure what the pairings are today or how that's going to go, but we definitely are ready to go after it today. With 2.0, we're working on getting ready to do a quick valve lash on it. Just make sure it's ready. It's early. We did a track walk.
should have stopped back there and gave Tom a lesson on how to stage.
Oh yeah, I love going for walks.
We're going to hit the track. I think they said 1 o'clock. I mean, as we know, that's a moving target. But so that's probably the earliest we will get to go is 1. Who knows what time it happens? And there's 4 winners, so I guess we got 2 rounds. Whatever next round, and then we got a final round. So 2 runs today. We'll see where 2.0 is. Yesterday was I screwed up when I went in because we were adjusting the wheelie bars. But hopefully we make a nice clean hit today with it and see where that leads us. Come to find out too, yesterday at an NHRA national event, so any of the NHRA events, we actually broke the record for mile per hour for the fastest door car ever at one of these events. Now I know that in other places, people have been in the 270s with these, so 263, my fastest, so awesome number, but I guess we beat by 2 miles per hour the old record, which Eric Enders held at 261. So 263, Pro mods are boost limited and a lot of stuff that keeps them from being able to go that fast anymore because they continue to try and reel them back in. I don't know how long the record will stand for, but I feel like it only can be met by somebody like us coming in as a secondary class to be able to do it. But so 263 is pretty awesome, and that's cool to say that you do have an NHRA record, current record at all national events. So that's very cool. It's also my personal best of 263. So I was 259 before. So.
On the former world champion, Martin leads the finish line and does right away.
Look at that. Look at that.
So, unfortunately, at the bottom of all schedules at national events, there's a line that says subject to change. And it's actually more likely to change than to not. But today there are TV schedules because the event is live. And so they have to hit their time windows, which I guess a little while ago they missed the funny car finals by 12 seconds. They were off 12 seconds on their schedule, and that made them miss the live airing. So they're very, very cautious with their time because we're not technically need to be on TV, and because we're exhibition, the ones that lost, they're not going to be able to do exhibition passes today, which for sure sucks. And I personally was pushing really hard for that not to be the case, but we got word last night that is the case. I guess normally exhibition doesn't even run on Sunday, period, so we're getting to do more than normal. But I feel bad. We're not going to get to see Ed, Nick, who else are we missing? Schroeder, and Craig. Yeah, so those 4 aren't going to get to make a pass. But yeah, so they're just really strict on their timelines. And for all of us, it's hard for it to make sense because, we're like, oh, our class takes 10 minutes, But then it's one of those, if something happens and then we cost them 12 seconds, I guess we're the bad guys. So anyways, it's an on-time start right now, which means we shouldn't be pushed as of the moment, but we'll see. So we have our 4s going to semis. I believe I'm going to make sure with everybody else, but the way we've done this in the past is do a chip draw going into the second round rather than doing a ladder. I think that's what we'll do again this time, as long as everyone's cool with that. And then obviously the finals will be self-determined by the fate of whatever happens today. So yeah, it's about time for chip draw, even though we've got a lot of hours left. It's 10:44. We got till 1:30, so we're at least 2 hours, 3 hours away. So yeah. So be a lot of sitting. You can go watch fuel cars though.
Tyler, if we pull them out, they're all wrong.
Come on, guys. We all can reach up here, right? That's not true.
Oh, man, I don't want to race Bailey.
So I would assume you two were twos.
We're twos.
That makes complete sense.
You might as well put that on. You might as well just load up on the trailer.
Down here. Who's your money on?
Well, I have to say myself, or I wouldn't be a racer, but somebody just is a little bit faster, quicker.
Yeah, but you saw me screw up on Nick yesterday, so.
You're just trying to get in my head that you're going to screw up. I'm going to try to get in your head that you're going to screw up.
There you go. See?
But now I don't want to screw up.
Yeah, come on, talk some smack.
He's already loading up on the trailer. He's got everybody got everybody
I knew
over there
I
loading
knew
up.
I had Tom, and this
Brian,
car.
the advantage of Alzheimer's is he doesn't remember this conversation when it's over, so I
Right.
don't think you can be in his head.
No,
because
that's
that
true.
stuff just goes right through.
Right, just walks through.
Oh boy.
What do I got? I can't talk smack about Tom here. He's just too nice. You know, if it was Alex or Tom, you know, I'd be giving you all kinds of shit.
Second 2.0 machine. That's 69. A four-car speed record in NHRA competition. 2 miles per hour faster. Check it out. 578 per hour.
Return oil line came off the back of the head, so oil got on the header, so then that was on fire when I stopped. Safety Safari was quick on it to help me get the front end off and then spray it out, burn a couple plug wires. Hopefully nothing electronically is messed up. We can just put that back together and be ready.
That was semifinals. I drew Bailey, which obviously was probably not going to work out in my favor unless he messed up. And so I kept going up to him and be like, don't mess up, bud. Just don't mess up. Because that's what Nick did yesterday to him. And it worked. But I ran a 696. and Bailey ran a 5.73. So even on my best pass, that was still not going to work out. Bailey did do really good. I told him, good job, even though he's a pain. Good job, Bailey. But I said for me, it was kind of fun because yesterday, like Brian Loans and Freiberger and all these people that were watching my in-car was like, I think it's simple, it just drives like a Cadillac. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I think it's always fun when I get to do a little bit of driving, and I got to pedal the car. I went boop, boop, and then just like hooked back up and still ran a 6. So like it smoked the tires, pedaled, and it still ran a 6.
Right about, I'd say the 1,200 foot. Yeah, it started to chat at the tires, it seemed like. I got out and got back into it. But other than that, it runs smooth. I couldn't ask for a better run. It came off the line great. It accelerated from the 8th mile down there. I mean, it was really good. Because I think my 8th mile, I was running 167, and then I went through the lights up there at 202. So, and it usually picks up around 40 mile an hour, you know, from the 8 to the quarter. So no, it felt good. It was a good pass. I almost put Goldstone on the trailer. I tried.
It was good. I mean, it bumped a little. We're working on the bump because it's like I can't get it just right, you know. It's like, so it's taking 2 bumps to get in, and then I'm going in a little deep and trying not to red light against cars that I should be able to beat, you know. So that was my last 2 runs. Other than that, we worked on boost last night and found out that now it makes 4 pounds more at the starting line, so it wouldn't take that much. So yeah, after that I pedaled it, got it back in, and then it was good from there. So I already knew I had it, so I shut it off a little bit early. But yeah, it was a good run for what it was. You know, Tom ran his race. He did a good job. He ran what his car can run and was there if I messed up a little bit, which is what he knew he had to do. Not Tom Bailey, Tom McGilton. I got Bailey next round, yeah, so I'm already like renting space in his head, so I'm pretty sure he'll fuck up somehow. That's what we're going for. I'm gonna probably just double bulb him because it worked for Schroeder last year with me, so I'll just make him all nervous as hell, and he won't know what to do, and he probably won't even stage the car and just let me go down and take the win. That's, you know, and all good fun, you know. I'm too much of a shit talker. If he runs his race, he'll kill me. If he doesn't, we'll be there to take, you know, do what we can do. How much time you need, Tom? Because I'll wait as long as they'll let us.
Just a couple minutes. The pin's I just dropped it in the pan.
Just coming over here to get back in Tom's head a little bit more. You know,
A little more.
as he's all ready to go. He's just trying to make content. You know, that's what he does.
99 miles per hour.
Left.
Gauge and that. Right now, time to do it here.
Who's doing it?
Heads. I supplied the coin.
Heads,
Tails. Who's calling it?
Got it, Tom?
Heads.
Heads.
That's this.
Good luck,
I got
man.
left lane.
Thank you.
Oh!
That's a good one.
All right.
Running 25th anniversary event.
Hopefully all good. Get in there. One more pass.
Give it L, boss.
Stunning. Spider-Man. Have that handed to him by our Vice President of Competition, Ned Wallace.
Bailey's got the car to win, but Bailey just had to rush. Like, I give him props. He did a really good job getting the car together, but I know it's stressful, so I feel like he can perform under pressure, but we're gonna see.
victory for Tom Bailey. He tuned it down a little bit. Only. Final round. How about that? 581, 253 miles per hour in a car that he can drive out of the property.
Got the plexiglass Wally, so like the Willie, yep, Willie Jr. and a gold medal. Oh yeah, it's real. I'm sure that when somebody downloads the data, they're going to be like, you were all over the place with that because it wasn't consistent. I was obviously a little gun shy with the oil problem we had before, and then we had a plug that seemed a little weird. When I got to the top end and let off, it did pop. Maybe that's when the belt went, but I shut the engine off, and then whatever, that was it. And then I think we kicked the belt off, the fuel pump belt, because didn't want to fire up down there. It also didn't want to build, but actually the fuel might just be too low for the primer pump to kick in, but I don't know. So maybe it's good the primer pump didn't kick in if it kicked the belt off, because I won't have oil pressure if the belt's off. So all good. Hey, we back to back 3 runs, so we went through the field, and I mean we were the one to beat. So we had to screw up for somebody else to win or have a problem. So normally we're good at doing that. This time we were able to pull it off and get 3 runs back to back and knock them down like dominoes, 1, 2, 3. So all good.
The PEAK Street Car Shootout winner, the fastest door slammer in NHRA drag racing history of any kind, Mr. Tom Bailey. Very consistent, Tom. Tell us about your race day.
Yeah, it's been good. Like we've struggled with the car a lot for a few years since actually a fire with another NHRA event, but all back together. We've been good on the short times. We haven't done quarter mile in quite a while, so we thought our short times would lead a good quarter mile, and they did. So, I mean, it was a consistent race car, and it was good to have a consistent race car.
And we all love the fact that you can drive it on the street. Tom Bailey, your PEAK Street Car Shootout winner, 263 miles an hour. Way to go, Tom.
Racing in her 55 Chevy that her and her dad built in 4 months. We're going to take a look back at some of the highlights here in the PEAK Street Car Shootout. First of you are on property with us this weekend. You were gifted with the...
There's the pop I heard at the big end when I got off it.
When you got off it. Top Fuel Eliminator, the Hall of Fame, with an opportunity to lead here today with his 2nd win in 3 races and potentially as the points leader in Top Fuel Eliminator. For the first time in his career, he can turn on a win light in the final round here today.
What do you want? I can't talk no shit. He beat me. He only comes here wants me to talk shit.
I never ask you to. You just do it.
Well, you give me that look like.
I don't think it gets asked. They just volunteer it.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, you beat me. Good job running 3 5s. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll be here to whoop up on you next year with another car. So that's why I was just wanting to let him have a little taste of victory before I smack him down in defeat.
You were really quick. You were really quick on that light.
I was 0.25 negative. I didn't realize I was red.
Oh, you were?
I was red.
See that. I thought you were 25. Yeah, he went red.
Yeah, he went red. Yeah, he red lit.
Oh, I thought you were 25.
I thought I was too. I didn't have. I usually can tell when I'm red, and I thought I was just at a good light, but no, not too good.
Well, and then here's the deal, though. He said he's coming to beat me or whatever, but like literally, he just copied my car. Same engine.
Oh, right.
Same transmission.
Oh, like you were the first one that you invented the Rossler transmission,
actually,
right?
Yeah, me and Carl were sitting around a campfire one day.
Right. You're jerking him off, and you ended up shooting the fucking. Whoa, let's do it. Do you have a lockup in there?
No.
Yeah, I got a lockup, so there.
Well, we're
so
going.
that 263 is only safe until I'm here with the other car.
Yeah, we're looking at going to a lockup.
When are we likely to see the Corvette, Bryant?
I don't know. Devin, if you're out there, give me my car back. Come on, let's get her done.
Get her done.
Yeah. I could have been here whooping up on Tom, and instead I'm here playing around with my slow car.
He's already calling it a slow car.
You still had a good weekend, brother.
Yeah.
You still set your personal best.
Yeah.
So 37.
Yeah, I'm good.
Which is
I'm
awesome.
That's why I'm still smiling. All I do is I go to the race, and if I can run faster than I did before, I'm happy when I leave.
Right.
So I'm happy about half the time. So for about 5 minutes, and then I got to get back pissed off again. So.
And then I just come with a target on my back because all I can do is screw up.
Right. So we were waiting for it. You've done such a good job of it the last 5 years.
Exactly.
You know?
I'm always good at screwing up.
So I mean, 3 runs in a row. I mean, that's got to be like 200,000 to 1 in Vegas odds.
Good thing is I had $50 on it.